Welcome back, and let's go ahead with the third part in Python series. In this video, we'll be dealing with data types in Python. Data types are the categorization of data items, and it will tell you what kind of value is stored in a variable. Well, Python deals with two kinds of data types. One is immutable and the second one is mutable. As the name indicates, immutable are the ones which cannot be changed or modified once it is created, but the mutable ones can be changed or modified once it is created or after creating it. And immutable data type consists of numbers, string, and tuple. On the other hand, mutable data types consist of list, dictionary, and set. Now let's understand these data types by their execution in Jupyter Notebook. First, we will deal with number data type. In number data type, Python can hold numeric values like integers, float, and complex numbers. So let's understand these one by one, and I'll show you some examples to understand this. Well, in the previous video, I had already told you that we don't have to specify the data type of a variable while declaring it. Python would convert from one type to another if it needs. In Python, we can simply assign values to a variable just like this. n1 is equal to 10 and n2 is equal to 2.17, like this. Now we need to understand, I have already typed n1 is equal to 10. So this can be integer, float, or complex. So how to identify that? For identifying that, there's a function in Python that is type. So type you can type n1 inside that, execute the function. You can see that int got displayed. It means n1 is an integer. And now type n2. You can see that float got displayed. It means n2 is a float data type variable. Now let's deal with complex numbers. I hope everyone knows the basic or standard format of a complex number, that is a plus bi. Here a deals with the real part and b is the imaginary part. I'll show you an example how to deal with complex numbers. A is equal to 10, b is equal to 12, and these two variables got declared. The next step is we need to convert these numbers into the format of a complex number. For that, I need to declare another variable called c and type complex a comma b. This variable c got declared, and let's display c. Print c. You can see that these numbers got converted to a complex number. Now let's understand the type of this variable. Type c. You can see that complex got displayed, and it means these two numbers got converted to the form of a complex number. Next, we move on to string data type in Python. Anything written in single or double quotes is treated as a string in Python. For example, a is equal to hugtak, b is equal to cd, and these variables a and b can be treated as string in Python. You should remember that Python does not support character data type, and all these are treated as string. If you need to know the length of a string, we use this function len. Let me type len a, press shift enter, and we could see that 6 got displayed. It means the variable a contains the value hugtak and the length of that string is 6. Now let's see different operations that can be performed with a string. First, let me show you how to combine two or more strings together. For example, a is equal to hello, b is equal to sir. And if you need to combine these two together, you can use a comma or a plus sign. It's very simple. Print a comma b You can see that hello sir got displayed. You can also use the plus sign, print A plus B. You can see that the same message got displayed. Next one is the repetition operator. For that we use the star symbol or the multiplication symbol. Formally we call it asterisk. I'll show you an example. str is equal to hugtak, and we want to get the name displayed thrice. For that, str multiplied by 3. You can see that hugtak got displayed thrice. The last string operator we are going to discuss is slice. It is used to extract a substring from a string. And before moving to slice operator, we need to understand what's an index. I'll show you an example. In this word listen, you can see that all the letters have a specific place. Like L is stored in the 0th place, I is in the 1st place, and so on. And you can extract these letters from this variable. Let me define this variable. A is equal to listen. And if I want to extract the 0th letter, I can do like this. A square bracket 0. You can see that L got displayed. And if I want to extract the letter from the 2nd place, A square bracket 2, you can see that S got displayed. If I want to get a group of letters, I should type A 0 2 3. LIS got displayed. If I want to get alternate letters displayed, I should type 0 to 4, type 2. 2 indicates alternate letters. You can see that L and S got displayed and I got omitted. If I want to get the last letter displayed, I need to type B minus 1. Now you can see that N got displayed. You should always remember that if you want to get a group of letters displayed, you should type like this: A 0 to 3. It means it would include the 0th value and it excludes the 3rd value or 3rd letter. That's why only LIS got displayed and T did not get displayed. Slice is an important operator in Python, and hope you've understood the concept of slicing. Now let's move to the final topic of immutable data types, and that is tuple. Hope everything is okay till now. Tuple is a sequence of data enclosed within round brackets. Elements in a tuple could be of same data type or different data type. So let's create a tuple in Jupyter Notebook and understand the different operations that can be performed. First, let me define a variable. A is equal to 1 2 3 4 5, and if I display A, I can see the tuple. So let me do that with a string. Hello hugtak, and if I display B, I can see that hello hugtak got displayed. It can be a mixture of both. Let me type 1 2 3 hello hugtak. Now you can see the new tuple in the name of F. It contains both number and string data type. And if I want to know the type of F, type F. You can see that it's a tuple. And if I need to know the length of this variable F, now you can see that it contains 5 elements: 1 3 5 7 9 11. And let me extract the 0th term. So for that I can do like this: H0, and 1 got displayed, the first element. If I want to extract the last term, H minus 1, and 11 got displayed. We have discussed all these things when we talked about string data type, and the same operations can be performed in tuple also. If I want to extract a group of items, H0 to 5, you can see that 1 3 5 7 9 got displayed. And if I want to get the alternate items, I can do that too. 0 5 2, and you can see that 1 5 9 got displayed. And that's all about the slicing part in tuple. Hope you've understood that. And we have already told that tuples are immutable data types, and let's prove that. I'm trying to change the value in the first place of a tuple h1. I'm replacing the value 3 with 30, and Python is showing an error message. It says tuple object does not support item assignment. It means it's an immutable data type, and once you have declared the value, you cannot change that. So we have covered almost every aspect of immutable data type, and I hope you have understood everything. Please do let us know if you have any comments or suggestions. Have a good day.